I ride my bike.
What kind of bike do you have? Dang! You got shocks, pegs, lucky.
Got some good pull, huh?
Yeah.
What do we got today in Cheezy's garage? Check this out. It's an SMLRO Nexusrider TrailBlazer. So this bike comes with a twist throttle, 7-speed Shimano gear set, has a guard on the front sprocket, does have folding pedals, rear shock, oil dampened forks with a lock and unlock feature, and spring tension on this side. Nice bright headlight and horn. This is to engage your front hub, hydraulic front and rear with disc brakes. You can adjust your brake levers if you want them further or closer by this bolt here. 1000 watt rear, 1000 watt front hub, 22.4 amp hour, 48 volt battery. Nice size rack.
Hey!
Has running lights and brake lights. Comes with a bike lock, phone holder, front and rear fenders. The controller's housed in here. Aluminum frame, looks like decent TIG welds. Nice TIG welds. The maximum you're going to want to lift it. Make sure the stem is still down in here pretty good. 26 by 4.0 front and rear tires by Chow Yang. And a nice color display. Bicycle. Up to PAS 5. Got a little bit of a soft start, but that does save on the battery. I'm going to put it in dual mode. Oh yeah, it's got a good amount of torque in dual mode. You definitely feel it's pretty torquey. Suspension works pretty decent. Definitely feel that rear shock working. Well, let's see. Make it up this hill. Oh yeah. They're definitely 1000 watt hubs. They probably peak up around 1500 by the feel of it. Not a real soft start, it's actually pretty good. This should rip right up my driveway pretty good. Let's see. Oh yeah. The drone had a hard time keeping up. Pull that protective film off, and that one. Got a key tag going out, so we'll do our Anderson Hill climb and our performance test, and we'll head down to the post office. When I took off on my off-road test, I was on single rear. That's why I said it had a little bit of a soft start. It does have a soft start, but it's really not that bad. So let's see what kind of delay, if there is any, to hit the front hub. See what we can do up this hill. 2, 3. Oh yeah, zipping right up this. First hill, 25 miles, 26 miles an hour. Woo! Oh, it cuts off at 36 miles an hour. Pulls pretty good all the way up there though. Let's see what we do with the second hill. Wow, 23.3. Yeah, that's pretty darn good. Here goes Anderson Hill. Uh-oh, hopefully no one's on the way. That's the first point. We're rear hub only, 750 watters, and 1000 watters usually start failing. Still pulling this hill pretty darn good. Wow. Looks like the lowest it went was 15.3. Very good. And I lost 1 bar because of my off-roading and these big hills. Switch to single rear. The bar is back. Look at those pulling the voltage down as I was climbing. Let's see how accurate this speedometer is. 39. Alright, let's do our speed test. Ready? Go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hit 36 right there. Woo! Pretty quick. Curious if this has the cruise control function, which you hold the down button for a few seconds. Yep, it has cruise. Look at that. I guess a lot of these new bikes are coming with that cruise function. That's nice. And turn cruise off, either hit the throttle or the brake. Road work. Switch back to rear only. There we go. What's up? How you doing? I actually think this will go faster than 36 if it didn't stop it. There's only been a few other bikes that would do that. So I could confidently say that this is definitely 1000-watt front and rear hubs. That battery gives it some extra weight, so if you're on a little bit of a hill. Thanks for the purchase, Adam. This battery should go quite a bit. I have 4.7 now. I guess we'll be nosy and see what road work is being done. Still on rear only. Ah, drainage. That's what they're doing. What's up? Big old John Deere excavator. My buddy Rat keeps reminding me that there's an old church here. I must be going right by it, not even paying attention. Guess I went by it again. Jeez, this thing pulls really good. I'm on rear hub only, and I'm pulling these hills, and pulling them good. Which is circle. Gates are open. Let's go in dual hub and take a ride up there. Oh. Nobody's mowed in a while here. This is steep. Oh yeah, I'm not pedaling at all either. You can hear that front tire just pulling. Yeah, someone's got to do some mowing up here. And there's the Witch's Circle. I've taken you guys up here before. Pretty steep. Hold it like a champ though. This is definitely ranking up to one of the most powerful dual e-bikes. I'll go back to single rear and see how we pull up this hill, which, I mean, it's pulling me up this hill with ease. In single hub mode. We'll do this hill in single hub mode just to show you. I mean, 750s won't even make it up this. See? You have some of these that claim 1500 watts. I mean, I'm on rear hub only. 11.6 miles an hour. Pretty incredible. Of course, if I hit the front, it'd go up almost twice as fast. You can go to 0 if you want to pedal only. And I gotta be honest, these bikes are a little heavy to pedal. They gotta be close to 100 pounds. I'll confirm what the weight is on this. If I do PAS 1, throttle does work with pedal assist. PAS 2, it's about 12. 3 is 18. 4 is 25, and we all know what 5 is. Still on rear hub only. This bike is definitely a performer. Let's do dual up this hill. It's one thing I dislike is it won't just kick in unless maybe I didn't wait for it long enough. Let's try. We'll do single, kick in dual. Oh, there it is. Woo! I just pulled it down 2 bars, so I got 3 out of 5. Hopefully they come back. 7.1, yeah, they just came back. So I got 7.2 miles, full bars, full battery. And we're back on rear hub only. There's the construction. We'll put it in dual. How's it going? That's pretty neat. He can control that truck from inside the bucket, huh?
No, there's a driver too.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like one of those genie lifts where you can control it inside. Have a good day. Take it easy. Go back to single. A little brake squeak, I'm sure that'll wear in. Kick it in dual for this hill. See, it's still full bars. No problem pulling these hills at all. It drops 1 bar while we're in dual, which is understandable. Pulling a lot more amperage and wattage. We'll go back to single. It does have a pretty good pause when you put that front hub in, so it's something to get a little used to. Yeah, see, back up to full. Jeez, 9 miles, still full battery. If you're conscientious and you only use that front hub when you need it, you could definitely preserve the battery really, really good. How you doing? They're friendly people. Gonna be a steamer day today, boys. I think it said 93. Definitely won't trip that. Maybe I'll lock in cruise control at about 21. Give your hand a break. Yeah, that's what she said. Back to single. May have gone down 1 bar, 4 out of 5. Nope, went back up again. Jeez. Never mind. Rear hub only. Yeah. I don't have to use that front hub, I don't. Think I'm gonna. Just part throttle though. I don't need hardly any throttle at all. It's pulling this thing so easy. To conserve battery, you don't want to go around flooring it every place. I am 235 pounds, 5'10". So if you're lighter, this thing's gonna fly. If you're heavier, it'll pull you no problem. Go back to rear only. Back up to full bars after coasting down that hill. 11.7 miles. I'm gonna go in dual because this is a heck of a hill coming up here. But I'm not gonna wide open it. Oh yeah, see it pulls it down 2 bars. I'm just gonna cruise up. I'll do a little pedal assist. Not that I need it, but where I'm going, it's gonna be a little further. That's how you conserve battery. And you get your exercise, you know? I could switch to single. I got a big, big hill coming up here, so I'll bet you it goes back up to 5 bars. Here comes the hill. Oh, we pulled it down to 3 of 5 bars on that hill. 12.6 miles. Let's see if it comes back. We're back up to 4 of 5. Like I say, it is a big hill. Well, it may not go back up to 5 of 5 bars this time. Nope. Guess it's not going to go up to 5 of 5 bars this time. 13.7 miles. Yep, didn't use brakes the whole hill. And need to coming up here though. Oh yeah, brakes work good. Really good. The old Voltaires. What's up? Breakdown?
Oh, snapped the CBX.
Oh, really? U-joints?
Yeah, snapped it off.
Damn.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Cool guy. Figure we'll go down here, go over the bridge and hit River Road. Cut across while I can. In dual hub. Who's the tonic? Cyclist dismount, or you go at a 90-degree angle. Good. I've taken you on this trail before. Nice trail I didn't know about till a couple months ago. Actually, 1 month ago. I'm on single rear hub, of course. Remember that monster hill up here that other bike pulled? Let's see how this does. Since we still have 4 or 5 bars, 15.5 miles. There's that pond. Guess I should have brought my fishing pole again. That's that trail down to the river. Still in single rear. Pulls most hills without even having to put the front hub on. It's over here somewhere. That big hill. Or did I pass it? Oh no, there it is. Rock in there, I guess. And we're out on River Road. How you doing? How you doing? And we'll take this pretty steep, extreme way. Pulling these hills, pull it down to 2 bars. Pulling it. No problem. Whew, pull it down to 1 bar. We better make it home. We're at 16.8 miles. Oh yeah, I went back up to 3 bars. Whew. Got a couple more big hills. So 3 bars still. 5, 17.2 miles. Maybe it's this fender, it's not centered all the way. That's better. Still 3 bars. Drop down to 2 while I'm on the throttle, 17.8. That was a lot of hills. Better go in a dual. So about 7 seconds and it rolls it on really slow. Pretty steep. Sticking at that 1 bar after climbing that hill. Went up to 2 bars. Another hill. I'm not pushing it because I'm down to 1 bar with dual hub on. Conserving as much battery as I can. Go back to single rear. And it goes back up to 2 bars. 19.3 miles. Better put it in dual. Back to single. I'll do a little pedal assist since we are down to 1 bar. Oh, went up to 2 bars just doing pedal assist. 20.6 miles. Beautiful view up here. Look at that view. Pretty much all downhill from here. Back to the bumpy. It's a little longer. Wow. Bumpy. A little longer, but I got 2 bars of battery, so hopefully it'll be good. Chipmunk. Good test for the brakes. Jeez. And the suspension. Holy mackerel. No avoiding them either. Whoa. Brakes work good on that. Holy mackerel. Holding 1 bar, 22.7. That's where we would have came out if we took a left instead of going straight. Yeah, it goes up to 2 bars when you let off. 23.2, 2 bars. There's the Spite House. Exactly 26 miles. 1 bar battery left. Odometer is the same. Max speed is 42.8. Average speed is 17.5. 43.2 volts remaining. Did pretty good. I've noticed once you use it down and recharge the battery, it seems to get quite a bit more range. So we'll do a second ride on this bike. Stay tuned. Plug her back in to charge. Might have squeaked another 5 or 8 miles out of her with 1 bar. Maybe. Let's get to cutting zip ties. Got a pretty narrow seat with the relief hole, if you know what I mean. Front wheel out. It's a Chow Yang 26 by 4.0. Decent aggressive tires. 48 volt, 26 inch, 1000 watt. The headlights up here between the forks. Headlight and horn combo. Let's open the accessory box and see what's in there. You have a tire pump, some zip ties, a multi-wrench, 17 and 19 stamped wrench, the user's manual, phone holder with a mount, Swiss Army style multi-tool, pedals, which are folding pedals. I've never seen folding pedals come on a non-folding bike. Cable lock with mount, and the charger, which is a 54.6 volt 3 amp. And in this box is the battery, which has the keys on the bottom side. Lock and unlock your battery off the bike. Battery level tester, power switch, and charging port. This battery is a 48 volt 22.4 amp hour. Nice big battery. We'll start the charging on this while we assemble the rest of the bike. Let's turn this neck around. Tighten it up with our handy dandy Swiss Army toolkit. Square it up there with the forks. Tighten her down. Let's get the handlebars installed and this clamp. Tighten your clamp down. Time to flip the bike over and put the wheel on and the pedals. Make sure your LCD is flat. And pull this keeper out. Pull that caliper keeper out. And drop that down in there like that. Make sure that that drops in that groove right there. Both sides. Tighten down the axle. Both sides. Make sure it spins freely. Of course, one direction is going to make the motor turn. It has a little sprig clutch in there. Probably better off putting that rack on before you flip it over, because it's sitting on that fender right now. Right hand thread goes on the right pedal. Left hand thread goes on the left side. Tighten them down. flip it back on its wheels. Let's get this rack mounted on here. Tighten them down. Nice waterproof connector for the front hub. Get that connected. Tighten her down. Put it behind that strap holder right there. Let's get this front fender and headlight put on. The nut and bolt is on the headlight for the fender and the light. Tighten them up. Yeah, I switched to an Allen wrench set. Kind of overdid it on this Swiss Army one. Nice solid clamps for the front hub wire. Tighten those. Get that light on there. Tighten this down. Let's get this brake and running light on. Tighten it up. Put some zip ties. Make sure it's out of the way. Line up the arrows and plug the headlight wire in. Push it together till it clicks. Battery's fully charged. Put the battery in so we know where to put the bike lock. Got a bit of weight to it. Make sure it's all the way down. And lock it. Make sure it doesn't come out. Put the keys in holder. And we can mount that. As I suspected, there's not a lot of room. Best spot I found on the bike. That seems like a pretty good spot. As long as it doesn't make too much noise. You could always put a tie wrap or a piece of Velcro to hold that from bouncing. But that seems to be the best spot. Put a little piece of Velcro. So now let's get this phone holder up on the handlebars. Put that right there. That should work. And that's it. About 45 minutes assembly time. Tire pressure feels a little low, so we'll pump both them tires up. Max inflate is 20 psi. That's typically what I'll run them at if I'm on the road. A little softer if I'm going off-road. Drop it down to 20 psi. One thing I did notice is you have to raise the seat up a pretty good amount so it doesn't hit this. I might have to go a little more. It is pretty soft. When I'm pushing on it, I can definitely feel it go down and touch that. So I'm going to probably have to go up even higher with that seat. I think I'll try moving this all the way forward. You probably could cut this little hand loop off of there. Not necessary on this bike. You can pick it up by the rack. So I just use a Sawzall. That should give me plenty of clearance getting that off. I also notice the neck bearings are a little loose. Let's adjust those neck bearings. Pop this cover. Loosen these neck clamps. Tighten this up a little bit. Not too much. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. Make sure this spins freely. You don't want that tight. Very, very slightly snug. Now we can tighten these back up. Get a little cover back on. Now the best way to test this, lift that front wheel off the ground and make sure this moves left to right with no restriction at all. So if you have no play and no restriction, you're set perfect. Kickstand's a little bit too short, so I'm gonna lower it down a little bit so it's not leaning so much. Just loosen that screw up and you can drop it to whatever height you want and then tighten it. That's pretty good right there. And just snug it down. That's definitely better. So let's get into the settings. So as a 5 pedal assist level selector by going up and down. If you hit the info button, it goes from trip, odometer, max speed, average speed, and your voltage. Let's see what the max speed is. Rear wheel, freewheel. Get in the settings, you hold the up and down button. 01P is your brightness level. To get in to change that, you'd hit the information button. 03 is the highest. 2P is miles per hour or kilometers. 3P is your controller voltage. 4P is your timeout timer for your screen. 5P is your PAS levels. 6P is your tire diameter. 7P 8p is your maximum speed. Let's see if that's at its highest. Hit information. 63 is the highest. 9p, 10p, 11p, 12p, 13p, 14p, 15p is your low voltage cutoff, 16p, 17p, 18p, and back to 01p. And hold the information button to back out. I think it's a pretty nice bike. I had to do a few modifications to mine to fit my needs, but yeah, definitely powerful. If you guys are interested, links down below. That's right.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Hit that bell if you want new notifications on new videos. Links for products used are in the description and on MotoCheez.com. Thanks for watching.